It's day 11 of the 12 Days of Stitchmas. Let's take a look at what we have in store for us to play with today. It's a wreath. How cute is that? And there are little star stitch details and an adorable bow. Okay, let's check out this die. I'm excited about this one. So I'm cutting out both my wreath and my ribbons now. For my ribbons, I've chosen the Treasured Cardstock Gold Assorted pack, and I'm using the Glitter Metallic cardstock. It's 100 pound. It's fantastic glitter cardstock, and this stuff cuts like a dream. I'm using my Scout machine with the new Magic Mat for the Scout. If it's not in stock yet, just hit that notify me button and you will find out as soon as it hits the scrapbook.com store. Super excited about that. So there is one of the pieces of the ribbon. This is the ends of the bow, and then you have the loops of the bow. So it comes in 4 different pieces. Then we're going to run our wreath through the machine. So you use all 3 pieces, the outside, the stitching, middle, and the inside, to cut the whole thing together. This one is quite easy to stitch. You're just stitching the starburst circles, although there are 11 of them. I decided to go with a traditional color scheme of red and green with the gold, and I'm using DMC 321 embroidery floss here. See how cute those are? And you just have to do that 11 times. I am not even going to redo my thread. I'm just going to pull it along to the next circle and keep going. So my die cut is stitched, and you can see all of those fun red stars on my wreath. For the background, I always try to keep it simple, but then I remember something I have in my stash that I love, and I wanted to use this one again. This is the Winter Rose background Better Press plate, and it really is gorgeous. And I decided, since I have that gold bow on my wreath, I'm going to foil this using my Glimmer machine with gold foil. And then I can lay this on my Glimmer so that while it's heating up, it gives it a few extra minutes for that really large plate to get nice and warm. So my timer light is now solid, so it's time for me to remove the Glimmer platform, and then I'll put it in my Platinum 6 and run it through ever so slowly. Okay. Look at all that gold foil goodness. So super pretty. And then I can back it onto this really beautiful red card panel that helps my stitching to stand out. But the next thing I want to do is also do a fun technique. When you have a panel like this in the background, you can die cut it out and then use it again to pop it up. So that's what we're going to do here. So then I'm going to place this exactly where I want it to cut. Make sure that it is centered left and right, and then I'm going to put some tape right there and run that through my Platinum 6. Okay, so my frame is cut out. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my base layer, and I am going to cut the larger frame out of this one. Now you won't see this because it's going to be covered up, and it's going to go on our folded white card base. so you won't see that either. Okay, now we're gonna put all of this kind of back together like a puzzle. I'm gonna grab my red piece here and put this on my white folded card base. Then I can put this layer on top. I'm gonna make sure to get that centered on the red base. Next, I'm going to put the frame on this die cut piece here. Just like that. And then we can pop this up on the panel. I was just about to put this on my card front when I realized that this is the cutest little tag in itself. And I think that for this one, I'll save the background that I created here to do something else with. But I love the idea of having this little wreath, this stitched wreath, on a tag in this shape. And this is such a lovely shape to hang on a gift bag or a bottle of wine. It just looks really nice. And so whenever the inspiration strikes you, you just kind of have to roll with it. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create a tag with this one. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere my wreath onto the front of my tag. I'm going to assemble my bow right here on the tag front. And it's pretty easy because you just line up this little square shape on all of the pieces. So I'm going to put it right there in the middle. And then we're going to line up the square on the bow as well. That is so pretty, but I think we could add something else to the wreath to make it even more special. In our day one die set with the snowman, we received this little die, and what that creates is a little tag so that you can hang any of your Stitchmas sets. So if you wanted to create an ornament out of them, but it's also really handy to have for a tag as well. So I've gone ahead and I've put that on the back side. And then I'm going to glue up the entire back because I've cut a piece of 110-pound Nina Solar white cardstock in the same shape to layer up on the back. And this is going to make this tag really nice and sturdy and ready for gift giving. Even though this might not be a full A2 size card, I still want a little sentiment on there, and these handmade sentiments are just perfect. They're a little banner and kind of etched words, and so I'm going to use the matte metallic gold cardstock from the Treasured Cardstock Gold Assorted pack to die cut this out and add it on top of our wreath. Look at how pretty that is. And so that can just sit across our wreath just like that. So I will add some glue to the sides. I had thought about adding some gems, but this little tag definitely doesn't need it. It is just lovely. There's sparkle from the Glimmer foil in the background. There's matte gold cardstock, there's sparkly gold cardstock, and then you have your hand stitched details. This is going to make a gift really special this holiday season. Thanks so much for watching as I use the Day 11 die set along with a few products from my stash, including this amazing ribbon box die. I love that it creates a cute little gift box to display this tag on and to give a perfect small gift. Be sure to check out all of the products that I used in the video description by hitting the More button below, and be sure to tune in for tomorrow's final day of the 12 Days of Stitchmas. Happy creating!